In the heart of a warm, sun-drenched land, where the river flowed like a sleepy brown ribbon, lived a little crocodile named Crispin. He was one of the youngest in a very large, happy crocodile family. Their home was a cozy burrow dug into the soft, squishy mud of the riverbank. Crispin loved his family with all his heart. He loved the way the warm sun felt on his bumpy green scales, and the feeling of the cool, thick mud between his toes. Most of all, he loved the sound his family made. It was a deep, gentle, rumbling sound that started low in his parents' chests and vibrated through the ground and the water. It was a sound that said, "All is safe, all is well. We are here together." When Crispin felt that gentle rumble, he knew he was home and completely protected. The only problem was, Crispin couldn't make the sound himself. His older brothers and sisters had already learned. They could create their own smaller, but still very important, rumbles. When Crispin tried, he would puff up his little chest, take a big breath, and push with all his might. But all that ever came out was a tiny, high-pitched peep. His siblings, busy with their own crocodile games, hardly even noticed. Crispin felt his voice was too small to matter, a little squeak in a world of warm, comforting rumbles. One beautiful evening, just as the sun began to paint the sky in shades of orange and pink, a special excitement filled the air. The fireflies were coming. Every night they would gather by the river to perform their magical light show, and all the river creatures loved to watch. "It's almost time," Mother Crocodile said, her voice a soft, low hum. "We must let everyone know it's safe to come out and see the beautiful lights." She wanted the whole family to join in the big "all is safe" rumble. This was it. Crispin was determined to make a real rumble this time. While his siblings wrestled and splashed in the shallows, Crispin slipped away to a quiet spot by the water's edge. He puffed up his chest bigger and bigger until he felt like a little green balloon. He focused on making a low, deep sound. "Grrr, peep," he went. It was no use. He tried again, thinking of his father's powerful rumble. Rumble, squeak! He was so busy practicing that he didn't notice a pair of large, kind eyes watching him from a nearby lily pad. It was Ferdinand, a wise old frog with a gentle, croaky voice. "Having a bit of trouble there, little one?" Ferdinand asked softly. Crispin sighed, his little chest deflating. "I just want to make a real crocodile sound," he mumbled. "I want to be part of the family chorus." Ferdinand smiled. "A strong voice doesn't always come from a strong push," he said wisely, before hopping to another lily pad, leaving Crispin to think. Sun dipped lower, kissing the top of the water goodnight. The first fireflies began to flicker, like tiny stars dancing just for them. It was time. Mother and Father Crocodile took a deep breath and let out a powerful, yet gentle rumble that vibrated through the water and hummed in the very mud of the riverbank. His older siblings joined in, their own smaller rumbles weaving into their parents' song. The air was filled with a beautiful, peaceful chorus. Crispin closed his eyes. He took the deepest breath he had ever taken, and with all his might, he pushed. Squeak! The sound was so loud and silly that it cut right through the rumbles. A few of the other little crocodiles stopped rumbling to titter and giggle. Crispin's face grew hot with embarrassment. His heart felt as heavy as a river stone. He quickly slid away from his family and hid his long snout under the cool shade of a large waxy leaf. He would never, ever be able to make a real crocodile sound. Just then, a small shadow fell over him. Ferdinand the frog had hopped right off his lily pad and onto the muddy bank beside him. "A deep sound doesn't come from a big effort, little one," Ferdinand whispered kindly. "It comes from deep inside. Don't try to push the sound out. Instead, listen." Crispin peeked out from under the leaf. "Listen to what?" "Listen to the river," Ferdinand croaked. "Feel its hum." Crispin did as he was told. He closed his eyes again, but this time he wasn't trying to push. He was listening. He heard the gentle lapping of the water against the shore. He felt the steady, deep vibration of his family's rumbles traveling through the riverbank right up into his little body. He felt his own breathing slow down, matching the calm rhythm of the river. He didn't try to force a sound. He just let a tiny hum start in his belly, a hum that felt like the river itself. And then something amazing happened. A tiny but distinctly low and gravelly rumbling emerged from his throat. It wasn't loud, it wasn't powerful, but it wasn't a peep. It was a real, true rumble. He opened his eyes in surprise. He tried it again, letting the sound bubble up gently. Rumbling. A quiet joy filled his heart. A large, gentle snout nudged him from behind. It was his mother. She had heard him. She didn't say a word, but her loving nudge told him everything. He was part of the chorus. Crispin proudly waddled back to his family and joined their song. He let his own quiet, special rumble mix with theirs. It was a small sound in a big chorus, but it was his, and it mattered. He felt connected. He felt important. He felt like a true and contributing member of his family. That night, as the fireflies danced their silent, sparkling ballet over the water, Crispin snuggled close to his brothers and sisters in the warm, safe burrow. He learned that even the smallest voice has a place in a big, beautiful song. Lulled by the comforting family rumble that he was now a part of, Crispin the little crocodile closed his eyes and drifted into a deep and peaceful sleep.